Hello students, today we'll be discussing the question and answers of chapter number 3. But before starting that, let me tell you about the differences between thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. We have discussed it in types of plastics. So far we know that there are two types of plastics. One is thermoplastic, another is thermosetting plastics. But here are the main differences. So here is a table. First is these plastics become soft on heating and harden when cooled. This is thermoplastic. As I have told you that they can be remolded, so they become soft on heating and then they harden when they are cooled. Whereas it is not possible with thermosetting. These plastics cannot be softened on heating. Then second point, these are also called thermoplasts and can be remolded into various shapes again and again on heating. That I have told you before. Then thermosetting plastics. These are also called thermosets and cannot be remolded again and again. So once they are set, they cannot be remolded. Then another one, the polymer chains are linked linearly in case of thermoplastics. They mainly lie side by side and are not strongly linked to one another. This makes them soft and stretchable. Whereas in thermosetting, the polymer chains are cross linked. They have very strong bonds between the chains. This makes it almost impossible for the chains to slide past each other. These plastics are hard and brittle, therefore. So, you know about linearly linked and cross linked. Mainly in linear linking, one monomer is adjacent to another one and they form a long chain. While in cross linking, there is adjacent linking as well as up and down linking also. So the bonding in cross linking type polymerization is more stronger in comparison to linear polymerization. So now the examples are thermoplasts. The example is polythene and PVC. PVC is polyvinyl chloride. It is used in plumbing pipes also. And thermosetting, the examples are bakelite and melamine. Bakelite is used in electric switchboards. The white plastic by which the switchboards are made, that is of bakelite. And melamine is used in microwave cookware. The utensils made up of plastic which you use in microwave ovens, that is made up of melamine. Students, let's do the track your progress exercise, that is match the following. First one is monomer. So from here it is fifth one, single unit of a long chain. Second is polymer. It is fourth one, long chain made up of many single units, that is polymer. Then third is silk. It will be first natural fiber. Then polythene. It is second one, made up of ethylene units. And last one, polyester. It will be third, that is synthetic fiber. Next, track your progress is fill in the blanks. First one is terylene is a popular form of. The answer is polyester. Second, acrylic fiber are also known as dash fibers, that is Orlon fibers. Third is dash is used for making medical surgical products. So it is rayon which is used for that. Then fourth one, rayon is also known as artificial silk. Then fifth one is dash is used as an alternative for expensive warm cashmere clothes, that is acrylic fiber. So these are track your progress. Now we shall the assessment zone, in which first one is choose the correct answer. First is which of the following is a semi-synthetic fiber. So the answer is rayon, because rayon is having one of the raw materials which is obtained from wood pulp, that is cellulose. Second is terry wool. It is an example of blended fiber. So B will be the answer. Then third is, which of the following is not a blended fiber? So terylene, terrywool, terrycot, none of these. Terrycot and terrywool are blended fibers, whereas terylene, that is polyester, is not the blended fiber, it is synthetic fiber. So answer is terylene. Fourth, which of these is thermosetting plastic? So just now I have told you it is bakelite. Then fifth one, polyethylene is made up of many ethine units. Ethine here means CH triple bond CH is the formula. It is ethine. So these units, many units, these combine together and they form polyethylene. Next is sixth one, plastic is an example of non-biodegradable substance. So C is the option. Last one, seventh is, dash fiber is known as artificial silk. So it is rayon. Now next is state true and false. First is, synthetic fibers are acquired from petroleum products. So this is true. Next is, the basic structural unit of a polymer is called monomer. So this question is also true. Now let's come to next one. Third, nylon is obtained from coal and petroleum. This is also true. Next one is, PET is used for making containers that can be used in microwave ovens. So this one is, fourth one is false, because melamine is used for making the things which containers which are used in microwave ovens. Fifth one, thermoplastics can be remolded once set after heating. So thermoplastics cannot be remolded, that is wrong, false. So fifth one is also false, because they are thermosetting plastics which cannot be remolded. Thermoplastics can be remolded. Sixth one is, fiber obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp is called rayon. This sixth one is true. Then seventh one, plastics are good conductors of heat and electricity. So this is also false, because plastics are not good conductors of heat and electricity. Now students, the next exercise C is fill in the blanks. So the first one is, the first artificially made fiber was. So the answer is rayon. It was the first gift of laboratory to the loom. Then second is, the non-stick coating on pans and other cooking utensils is made up of. It is Teflon. Then third one is, the full form of PVC is polyvinyl chloride. Then fourth one is, dash is used for making plumbing pipes. So the answer will be same, PVC. Next is fifth one, bakelite is a dash plastic, that is thermosetting plastic, and used for making dash fittings, that is electrical fittings. Then sixth one, dash substances decay by the action of microorganisms through a natural process. So it is biodegradable substances decay by the action of microorganisms.